If we're gonna go ahead and do this, might as well start fresh. Get me a little drink of water here, just so I can get myself up and going, because it's time for the Mechpit Chat. Hello, one and all. This is Sirecaster here, and we are ready to talk about some big bots. And hey, wait. What am I doing? No, I need to go ahead and really just kind of get myself worked up here, because, guys, it's a chance to talk about some big robots. What the heck am I doing? I am just low energy? No, I can't have that. No. This is just silly. But as that is how things go. And just kind of going in, and I'm just like, push Rick show 2. Thumbnail up by Thursday. Shrimp Lightning just kind of hit me up, and yeah, I need to really get on this a bit more and kind of plan out ahead of time. But that is how things go. I always push things off to the last minute, and I'm just like, it'll be fine. I'll get everybody when it's going. And I don't know. I should probably do something about that. But no matter. We are here. We are today. It's Monday. It's time to talk about some big robots. And of course, there was actually a little bit of news this week I was surprised about. Let's see. This week we had a new episode of Bravern come up, which, by the way, if you guys are not watching and I always mess this up. Brave Bang Bravern. I believe that is what it is. It is fantastic right now. This is like the mech show to watch at the moment. Of course, for sake, I just like, yeah, it's Brave Bravern. No, it's Brave. Yeah, Brave Bang Bravern. Absolutely worth the watch. And it is the best and gayest show out right now in all of the best ways. Oh God, I love it. And like this week we had a whole like we had our two main characters like get down in the ring and get into a boxing match, and then grinding on top of each other. And yeah, did I say it's also kind of the gayest anime out right now? Because yeah, it's a little bit there, but we love it. A little bit of intro. Oh yeah. We could do this. Let me pull this up, because yes, of course, we need to stand up for the national anthem around here of the Bravern opening. This the one? Yes, this is the one. The funny thing was, I think it was the other day, Brandon the anime guy had been on his stream, and he was going to show off a little bit of the intro on his own channel, and he wound up playing just this little like part of like where Bravern appears for the first time, and he clicked the wrong video, just like I did. So apparently people are making this mistake all around. But yes, let me give you just a little bit of that, because sorry guys, I'm having some weird hiccup happen. Yeah, it was like a dramatic hair flip moment. Like I had to go and kind of reset my OBS, so I don't know what's going on with this. Maybe I just have too many things hooked up or something. This is like a brand new problem. But let's go ahead and show off a little bit of that, because we need to stand for this national anthem. Guys, I think they said the guy's name. Yeah, it has been a loony year so far, and I'm kind of ready to get over it. Yeah, we need to just get a little bit of that dramatic hair flip. I think I passed enough time, so we'll get a little bit more in here. But fun. Oh, I love it. Yeah, it is an absolute delight. Hang on, let me check those up. But yeah, no, this is without a doubt amazing. And what do you have here, Pat? Oh man, this is amazing. Hang on, I'm kind of pulling that up over here, but because we have to stand for our great mechanic lady, whose name I will learn one of these days. I love it, but I don't want to overdo that because it's so good. Yes, she is the best thing. Yes, Pat, pop culture maker. Yes, she's the absolute best part about the recent episode, and apparently she's even a Fujoshin. We find out, which yeah, she's all about watching like Luis and Ao like getting down in the ring, which I'm all right. Yeah, no, we're there for this. Oh, but yes, this has been a pretty good little week, including just this little bit here. Okay, yeah, sorry guys, this is happening multiple times now. Let me freaking hell. Let me see if I can't deal with this. So maybe I'll turn the camera off for now. We'll see if we can't save it for right now. I don't know. I think it's something on my end. So I'm sorry, guys. We'll have to deal with this for a moment. However, as it turns out, we had a little bit of surprise news this week. I suppose I should probably start with the early stuff from sort of this week that we'll kind of jump into, including some new toys for the Transformers for the 40th anniversary, and some of these I'm super stoked for that I am gonna have to go pick up. So let me get this set up here because we will show off this. Oh, come on, there we go. Yeah. So guys, I hope you like some big robots because as it turns out this week, we are going to be getting some big robots this month, this year. This is the 40th anniversary of Transformers, so we need to celebrate this. Because as it turns out, we are getting quite a few reissues and some great re-releases of some of the modern molds for the anniversary. And some interesting little combinations, I might add. So I hope you guys like your tape deck bots, because as it turns out, we're getting some 40th anniversary reissues of Blaster and Soundwave, including their loyal little tape decks. So these will be coming out for the 40th anniversary, and I'm hoping these are going to be readily available. Like I'd probably pick up the Soundwave if I could pick them up at like Walmart. Like I don't want to go and have to like go down to like I don't want to have to like try to figure out where a Costco is or try to figure out where some hole in the wall Kohl's or try to find the last Kmart in the country to try to pick these up. And I tell you, this design, this particular toy mold is probably the best investment Hasbro ever did. Like 40 years ago, they designed these, and they are still re-releasing these. Like that has got to be the hardest working tool in the country. It's the Transformers toy molds for our cassette tapes. And by the way, actually coming out later this week, as it turns out. Like I didn't even catch that part. Like yeah, so the next week or so we should be seeing those, and hopefully for any measure within the next. Hopefully we'll be seeing them on shelves in the next month or so. So be on the lookout if you do want to get some Transformers, especially the most iconic bot design of all. Oh, Shockwave. Yes, he does. Oh my gosh, look at these tape designs. Or look at the paint molds. It's solid. And yes, you're absolutely right, pop culture mechanic. Takara Tomy must absolutely be praised for this. Hang on. Uh, comic relief crusader, can you send that to me, DMs? Like I'd love to see that if you have that available, or if you want to come on, like I'll send you a link if you want to come and talk. So let me drop a link in. Hey, what up, Snacks? Just talk a little Transformers because we had a little bit of news this week, as it turns out. Oh yeah. I could do X, I could do Gilded, whichever works better for you. Because we are both on, I think we're both on Nick Weiser's server, so let me, okay, there you are. Yeah, I'll go ahead and shoot you a DM. All right, well, I got that drop for you on Gilded, so you can, and then I'll get you into the Mechpit group chat. But if so, you might have seen it a little bit. I kind of jumped ahead of here a little bit. If you're someone who you're like, yeah, these designs are fine and all, but I kind of want a more modern design aesthetics, which I got to tell you guys, I don't blame people there. Like I'm kind of a sucker for the modern molding, the modern intricacies of some of these more recent designs. And I'm kind of liking what they've been doing with some of the Hasbro stuff. If we have to ignore the price for a moment there. Like Studio Series Hot Rod is by far my favorite figure. And so there is some of the more modern designs that are not bad. But if you're like me and you want those more modern designs, guys, look at the Soundwave. We got to get Megatron, the classic looking Megatron. Yes, he's going to turn into a tank. But I mean, he's got the little chest abs just right. He's got the right colors, designs. Shockwave even looks good. And plus we need a proper throw. This is a beautiful piece. I mean, the only downside is it needs Starscream to go with it. Let's see. This line launches with the Decepticon Nemesis Bridge set. It comes with Megatron, Shockwave, Soundwave, Laserbeak, who's in his chest there, and the Captain's Chair. I think that was actually it for this article. But guys, that's not all we're getting this year. So let me kind of pull over my other article I had been saving for the last few days because I was looking forward to talking about this here. And because it is the 40th anniversary of Transformers, they have to go all out because for whatever reason, let's see, not too keen with seeing Frenzy. I mean, it's supposed to be Laserbeak, I know. But yeah, I see what you're getting at. It's unfortunately just it's the problem is they're the same shade of red. But and plus I kind of wish, unfortunately, it doesn't have Ravage. You would think that if we're going to be paying a little higher price point there, we're going to be getting a couple of cassettes. Come on, we got to get Frenzy. We got to have Rumble. We got to have Ravage. How do we not have like the 4 of them? Forget Shockbat or Ratbat for a second. Like, as great as he would be to have in there as well, like, you got to give me more than one cassette. We don't know the price of that yet, but I'm going to assume it'll probably be about $90 is my guess. Knowing the Hasbro price points, that's kind of where I'm guessing it is. But if you want to have something a little bit different, let me pull this up. Hang on. What was that? Oh. All right, hang on. Thank you, Comic Relief. Let me pull this up here because All right, let me get this ready because we have. Okay. So, Comic Relief Crusader has been kind enough to show me his design, his box designs, because he's a man who is a little bit is a big enough fan that he winds up making some of the box art and the art itself for some of the third party Transformers, which looks beautiful, by the way. Let me see here. Oh, dude, you sent me another. Hang on, let me. Oh, that was a much bigger size one. Oh, these are amazing. Thank you so much for sending these. Hang on, let me. He sent me one more here, so I gotta zoom out a little bit because whapam! Look at this. Just like G1. Man, you are not wrong here. This is a work of beauty. And I believe if you pointed out, oh yeah, robot. Yeah, you got the robot points in there too. You got to collect them all, and who knows, maybe we can send them in and maybe we can get a Cobra Commander in the mail. Oh wait, wrong franchise. What were the robot points for? Because that was a little bit before my time. Like I was sort of the Beast Wars era, the 90s. That was my thing. And oh, he sent me another one. Okay. And yeah, we got down here in the corners. Of course, your little company, your your logo. Oh, you might be right. It might have been reflector. I seem to recall something about that. And we also have she's a beaut. I this is what we need to see on store shelves. Like it's that box art. It's that love letter to the art of just the box design. Sorry, I'm just kind of at a loss for realizing just how great the box art design was. And kind of it's been so long since I've seen since I've seen the boxes like this. I'd kind of forgotten. I'm a little ashamed to admit, like I'd kind of forgotten what some of this art looked like. It's it's great. Thank you so much for showing these to me. I plan on doing all the boxes for G1 if there's a market for it in the masterpiece scale bots. Mm, I I hope it's there. I really hope it's there. You know, unfortunately though, like I don't think we're gonna. I don't. Unfortunately though, I don't think like you're a guy that Hasbro needs to pick up because it's that attention to detail for the collectors market. Like they want to go all out. They want to show off. And let me pull this up here. They want to go and brag about. Oh, we're bringing out the 2001. We're doing these reissues of like 2001 series. We're doing a redesign of Omega Prime, and it's good. It's great. This is like one of the first like proper Optimuses I had as a kid. This is speaking to me. But the box, but I would love this even more if they had you just working on the box art design. Oh. Oh man, that is amazing. That is funny how everything's kind of coming back around. So I suppose we should kind of briefly bring up to point out that yes, in fact, the Omega Prime has finally been funded for this year, or for this. So this is now going to be funded. It's got its 10,000. So this will be getting produced, provided people don't pull their funding at the last minute. So it's got its 10,000. I believe the next target is going to be, yeah, we have some more. For 13,000, I believe. Yep, they're giving us the giant matrix blade that you could probably use to actually fend off home invaders. It's a 2-foot blade. Like this thing is so big, I don't think they'll allow it into the UK. Oh, you got a license for that robot knife? No, sir, I don't. All right then. But yeah, that was the little update for that. Oh, hey, long time no see. Sorry, I didn't realize you were there. Yeah, it's a there's an attention to detail for the box art design, which just deserves to be appreciated more. And it's like the current design, just they're fine, but they don't have they don't have that simplistic pattern to them. And I think that's one of those little details that really helps sell it. It's like it's a pleasing aesthetic. Diesel, yeah, it's one I'm really thinking about. Oh, yeah. Thank you, by the way. I need to go back and I really need to go back and check those messages. So, guys, I am going to fix that going forward. I will make sure to check messages on my videos, my streams afterwards. I do have a few pieces of mine around from 20 years ago, but over time it's kind of lost bits and pieces here or there. The rubber wheels got, of course, picked off by I think my brother, who was 7, 8, and probably wanted to see how the wheels worked or something. That's typically how that went. And then, ironically, now that he's a father, his son is doing the exact same thing. All right, what you got here for me? Oh, okay. Ooh, yeah. So you hang on. So you've got. Ooh, okay. He's Comic Relief Crusader has been kind enough to go ahead and provide me his box art for, and I'll only show one or two more of these just to be able to keep up with what we're just kind of keep the flow going a little bit, because he's showing off here. He's got his Sideswipe box art going, which I gotta wonder, for storing these, did they, with the masterpieces ones, do they use like styrofoam for those? Because I actually don't know like how the masterpiece. I typically don't tend to go for those. I admit I have kind of more for the. I tend to like the more traditional, Hasbro design stuff, but I really ought to go for a couple of the masterpieces of third parties. I just haven't got there yet. Oh, okay. So good. Thank you. I was curious about that. I wonder if there's a way I can rotate this. I would have to just open up another tab. But yeah, I'll figure that one. I'll figure out one of these days. But oh yeah, I can kind of see that they can be a little iffy, but at least it didn't get made with a bunch of the gold plastic, so we don't have a terrible amount of GPS with that Omega Prime. He's not Randy, which, for anyone who's unaware, Randy is like one of the most notoriously brittle transformers. It's a warthog that has a springing mechanism that basically just self-destructs the minute you go and open it up. So to kind of get back to the one article. Let's see. Is it gonna? Okay, yeah, we'll go with this. Yeah, dude, Crusader, you're the best. Thank you so much. Like, I'm gonna have to. We'll have to sit down and have a proper stream to talk about this a little more. And Diesel, we'll do something here. Like, I think it'd be fun to kind of nerd out about some Transformers. That's kind of the point of doing a lot of this, you know. But speaking about nerding out, we have a bunch of announcements coming from Transformers this year for the 40th anniversary, which includes some like totally out there things like the Masked Singer is getting a. We're gonna have an episode of the Masked Singer themed around Transformers. Hang on, let me sip. Crusader, thank you so much. You have done a ton here. Thank you. So one of the things Hasbro's been, yeah, the Fox show Masked Singer is getting getting a Transformers like themed episode apparently. So a couple of things we're getting this year include yeah, we're getting a Ghostbusters Optimus Prime coming out, but I think this is like one of the third party licensees that Hasbro works with. And from what I've always been told, Hasbro will license out Transformers and some of the Transformers property to other companies, but they cannot make toys that transform. That has to be like exclusively theirs. So if like Jada Toys wants to make a Transformers truck, it has to remain a truck. They can't go and try to engineer all that. So a lot of this came out of a press release from Hasbro about the 40th anniversary. This is the big year. I think you're right. But but Hasbro's desperate for cash, and so they're leaning harder into a lot of the crossover stuff. It's not really all that surprising given their circumstances. Oh yeah, so this what, let's see. You're getting a Transformers Funko Pops, non-transforming Optimus Prime, and Ecto One colors from Jada. Jada is one of those companies that does theirs. That Hasbro works with. So you can probably get the Transformers license for the right price. You just got to meet certain requirements there. Like, oh, your stuff cannot transform. So we kind of scroll down a little bit. Now, here's the stuff we actually care about. Hasbro Pulse has the Transformer that has just been done on Omega Prime. They just did Omega Prime, and that has now been successfully funded. Generation. Yeah, this was one of the other cool things. And I don't know if I showed this off last week. That they're doing these reissues of these kind of comic recolored Transformers, including a Shockwave and Grimlock. We'll get a bunch of fan streams, some fan-focused content, blah, blah, blah. And some of the more neat things in here were also like, we're getting a vinyl of the music score and soundtrack from the G1 cartoon, which to my knowledge is one of the first times they've gone ahead and done this. So this is one of those little pieces of, the novelty of it all that, we just haven't gotten before. So it's kind of great to see that, these little pieces of nostalgia are getting commemorated. Oh, let's see, released. I'm sorry, this is a reissue. Egg on my face. Yeah, oh god, Armada Prime is great. Like, especially when it went in, you had it combined with Jetfire, and then they brought in Inferno for the extra like firepower. Yeah, I've got egg on my face. It says in here it's the reissue. JLab is doing some headphones as well. So you're getting a lot of like additional little things. And I'm assuming these will either be little earbuds with like a Autobot Decepticon logo on them, or we'll see the larger, more traditional over the ears. Oh, dude, Nightwing! Congratulations, man! I didn't realize they were already like starting to hit street date for some people. I was just talking about that a little bit ago. Like, post those up. Like, I would love to see that, man. New T-shirts. That's nothing new. Blah. RoboSen is okay. So here's one of the bigger ones. RoboSen is thrilled to not only kick off the huge year with 2024 with Hasbro, but more importantly, utilize the exciting anticipation of the 40th anniversary of Transformers at the launch of its most anticipated robot sequel since the flagship Optimus Prime. Didn't they just do Grimlock? I want to say they did. So I wonder if this is a new one they're going to announce later this year. And really, though, if we got Optimus Prime, we kind of need Megatron. That's kind of where my money's going anyway. Okay, so Yep. Yeah, I remember that. The thing was that RoboSen Grimlock is the one that really enticed me because while I'm not as into, say, the Optimus Prime, and it's fun, I would, and that's what I wouldn't mind playing with or having, sure. Maybe not for the price. But that Grimlock. Man, you tell me you don't want to have like just this little T-Rex that just can kind of wake up and just like roar at people. You'd have just kind of walk around and chase the cat. Dude, like that is a temptation. I want to have Grimlock just to go and terrorize the cat. Like that little shit needs to learn who's the king around here. And it ain't the freaking cat. No, it's Grimlock, man. Grimlock is the king. And the cats need to know their place. Yeah, that's just the sad reality. It's not it's one of those toys that's for the people with a bit more disposable income than you or I, that we can sit here and just kind of like laugh about like the idea of. Look, let me find some video of this thing because it is hilarious to see. So let me pull this up over on the old tweet chat machine. Because you got to see it to believe it. All right, here we go. Let me present this real quick. All right, let me do. All right. Come on, you tell me like you don't want to have this guy like you don't want to put a little couple treats down by his feet for the cat to kind of come up and start eating, and then you pull out your phone, you start playing with the app, and then he's like.
It's extinction time. I am Dynamite.
The cat saw what was coming. Oh, did he now? Okay. No, I was talking about the larger bridge one there. But I'm glad to hear that anniversary one is coming with both them. That's kind of largely what I was seeing with the Autobot, with the Optimus one. Yeah, it would be worth it for that alone. Because like, come on, you tell me you don't want to see this guy. Like, is there another video? Let me see if I can find some other video here. I mean, hang on. We got him. Someone had a little bit more money to more money than sense here. Let me show this off to you guys. So now I'm just nerding out over these, and they look great.
Hi, Grimlock. Hey, Optimus.
Greetings.
Transform.
It's extinction time.
Yeah, that's kind of the one. Whoop, that's let me go. Yeah, the voice is the voice. It's not the G1 voice. That's kind of the one complaint I sort of have about them. It's good, but it's not the best. Yeah. Oh my god, I forgot about that. He's got the crown too. He's the king, and that's why the cats need to know their place. Yeah, so we got a bunch. So there's a bunch of other little things coming out as well. This is that Ecto one from above, including I think we have the photo in here somewhere. Oh yeah, so here's the Optimus and here's that non-transforming Optimus, because this is Jada. This is not the Hasbro one, which is something I'd be actually really tempted to pick up for my nephew, just to give him he likes trucks and that. So I figured maybe if I can get him a little familiar with like certain designs, he might start to kind of pick up on the Transformers. It's like I gotta sneak it in. Oh my god, look at this, guys. Tell me you don't want the Ecto 1. The Autobot Ecto 1. Oh god, I want it. I actually do want these. All right, so there was a few other things in here as well. New Zealand is printing Transformers money, which they tend to do every now and then. But you can get a bunch of like Transformers coins. Fake pins. We're getting some more Super 7 stuff, some blind boxes. There's a lot of little kind of neat things that we can look forward to. Skybound is, of course, rocking and rolling on all cylinders right now with the Energon universe. And guys, if you have not checked it out, go over to Nick Weiser's channel. He and I have been sitting down and putting out and doing some reviews for these books. And I think we might have to see about doing one soon, because this week we have issue 5 of Transformers come out, and after issue 4, oh my gosh, guys, this is the best book ever right now. But if you want to have a little bit more of the nostalgia and you want to do more than just like read comic books, maybe you want to get some trading cards, Dynamite's got you hooked up. We're getting like a 200 trading card series for Transformers, which I tell you, I feel like Pops is coming along with this one. Like, I got to go bug Pops, see if he's going to go pick these up. Hey, Pops, if you're out there, if you're listening, you want to crack a pack of these? Maybe we can actually get some fresh gum in one for the Padawannabe challenge. How's that sound? I don't think. Well, you guys, you see, the truth is, Pops is allergic to trading cards that do not have 35-year-old gum. Like, we tried to pan him a pack, but he wouldn't take it. Dude, I know, like freaking Skywarp got janked in it. He was the jobber for this first 4 issues. Like someone had to get beat down, and while yeah, it was kind of fun for Starscream in issue 1, but he basically tagged out and sent in Skywarp to get all the beatings for the next 3 issues. Bro, Skywarp got dirty. Oh, and of course, if you want and it's something involving actual cars, then you could always head over to Monroe, where their automotive services are providing Transformers themed packages through March 31st. So maybe go check them out if you need an oil change or you need to go get a tire rotation. So check out your local Monroe because we are doing an ad read for them and we are not sponsored. Of course, later this year we will be getting the Earthspark movie. So we're getting Transformers back into the theaters for kids. So we'll have to see how well that turns out. And yes, here's this Transformers themed episode during Seattle's 11 of The Masked Singer. Like I said, it's a packed year for Transformers, so our big bot fans are eating good this year. So guys, what do you guys think about this? Because I tell you, I'm feeling good right now. This has been a good year for some Transformers stuff. It's been a good year to get some friends into it. Like I started talking with Nick Weiser about it, who, by the way, is now he's not only has he started reading the comics, he's now gotten Optimus. He's talking about building a Lego Optimus. Like he's there for the big bot, and we might have to get him that Ecto one. I think maybe we'll do that this year. We'll do that as like a little surprise gift later this year. Don't tell him. Yep. Yeah, guys, we got him hooked. We have got Nick hooked, and now he needs to start learning about this more. Nightwing, I think Earthspark is tied in with that, but we'll see if that winds up being a main character, because you know how these things go. They'll kind of take characters as they come and go, and I kind of don't think they're going to lead with that character in it. Plus, we are getting the Transformers 1 movie, which is supposed to be about the events leading up to the war. So we are basically getting the start of everything, which is a story they've only really recently started to delve into, all things considered. Yeah, Diesel, like, there's so many things to show him because we've only just scratched the surface there. He doesn't know there's like half the primary Autobots that the guy doesn't know. He doesn't really know Jazz outside of seeing him in issue 4. He doesn't know Hound or Cup or Sideswipe, Blur. There's, I don't know, pick an adjective and it's probably an Autobot. Yeah, that's what they're going for. This is going to be sort of that. I don't think it'll be the golden age of Cybertron, but it's more of a Cybertron that's starting to fall into disarray, getting to the war. Right? Like, I think maybe one of these days we'll have to like sit down and talk about, I don't know, some little aspect of Transformers as a whole. Like, maybe we'll just like pick a day to talk about the Beast Wars. Maybe we'll pick a day to talk about our favorite bots. Have you? No, I have not read this one. It's been on my radar and I've been aware of it. I just have not picked it up yet. Hang on, I got a cat. Sorry, Cats. Nova needs to make his appearance, his presence known. Yes, Nova. No, the camera's not on, buddy. And yes, we were talking about Beast Wars, but you're not part of this. I'm sorry, my friend. Like it's time to go revisit it. Glad. Yeah, they did one. They did one. They just did one like last year. Yeah, let's let's talk. Figure this out because I'd love to sit down and do that one of these days. So let's figure something out. We'll do a stream. We'll get into it. And yes, that's right. That was the two I was heard about. I have heard good things about them. So I'll see if I can't find an audiobook because that's about all the time I have these days. Or maybe I'll just see if someone on YouTube didn't just do it. But guys, I don't just only have Transformers news today because we do have some other things coming up. Including some teases from Shout Factory of their next. Actually, yes, actually, some on the subject of Shout. Let me show off this new little collection they were just teasing. There we go. Okay, so as it turns out, Shout Factory is showing off this classic tokusatsu collection, which I was unaware of until today, of all things, to figure this out, to realize this was here. Which, is something I'm curious about because there's got to be more. I'm sure there's so many copycats trying to do the Ultraman, Super Sentai, Tokus, Kamen Rider, all this. This is gonna be a good little taste of them. It's like, let's see, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, about like 6 movies. 4 disc, 8 hours, 6 movies. Do we have any details here? No. Just a few other little things that like I had no idea were coming out, and this got my attention. And plus, like that, can we zoom in on this? No, of course we can't. It's got some cool art, but yeah, I just want to kind of highlight this little oddity that popped up that I've got a little interest in. But since we're talking about Kamen Rider at this moment, it turns out that that Shout is also doing has a little bit more tokusatsu coming, including they're teasing later this week. And just based on their little short they put out, which completely took me by shock. I think we can play this, but we'll see. So Shout Factory at the moment has a few of the Kamen Rider licenses, including Kamen Rider 01, Ryuki, Kuga. And so there's the hinting that they're going to be going through and bringing a couple of the other series over, which are so worth it, including, and unfortunately I can't, and here we saw a couple of them that would be amazing, such as Kamen Rider Gaim, which is just Fruit Jesus. Holy crap, that series is great, and you guys need to absolutely check that one out. That's a must buy for me. Kamen Rider O's, which I'm in the middle of, and I'm really enjoying, and including one of the bigger crossover movies. And that's not the only thing that we've seen hinted at, because one of the other series that they were teasing that we got a listing for, but has not had anything official, so this is probably a spoiler for in a couple days here. The last series, Kamen Rider Geats, which is where my avatar comes from, is potentially being licensed by Shout Factory, which is going to be fantastic. This was an absolute banger of a series. Hang on, let me see if I can't like rebrand here or something for this. Yeah, there we go. So, long story short, it's effectively a Fortnite kind of dropping in sort of inspired series where the players are in a battle royale-esque game where they're being eliminated if they fail to. Where they're being eliminated fail to thrive in the competition. And holy cow, is it great. So let me pull this up. Oh, guys, I freaking love Kamen Rider Geats. This was a fantastic series to start with. It's just a fun one because he's this asshole the whole time who's gonna kind of be a hero at the end and save people. I love it. I love it. I love it. Sorry, I had to kind of bring this up because any chance I can bring up to talk about Geats, I'm going to. And I absolutely love it. Sorry, throat's a little dry. I know it's shocking. It's like, where did I get the idea for that? Maybe they might have taken it from me. I don't know. What up, Punk Waddle? Yeah, we're just kind of talking about Transformers for the most part today. I had a couple little things come up, but I had to make sure I wanted to talk about that because it has been a love of mine for the last couple of years that I've really gotten into it. You know, ever since Marvel and DC and Star Wars decided to kind of take the turns they've gone, I had to go elsewhere. And unfortunately, that's just kind of the way things went. Like, they decided that they didn't need to prioritize their existing customers, but I still wanted some cool superhero stuff. Well, it's out there, and I still want to go and enjoy the stuff. I want to see heroes that can go and fight fight monsters and fight and save the day. And I had to go basically the way of manga. I had to go the way of anime. I had to go to Japan, and they're giving me the superheroes I want. And if it does turn out to be true, like, I want to help push this on people. I want to get people to check out Kamen Rider Geats, especially considering that Shout Factory does have a tendency to put these series up on these free streaming services. So the barrier to entry is as low as possible. Because, guys, I'm telling you, Tubi is where it's at. Tubi has all kinds of great stuff up. And let me pull it up real quick. Holy cow, they have Babylon 5? So just because this is one of those other little appreciations of mine. Yeah, I'll just show you guys real quick. You can find a bit of the tokusatsu, a bit of the stuff that is so worth your watch. Like, we've got stuff dating back to like the 70s with Kamen Rider. We've got the more modern stuff of the Heisei era. Kamen Rider 01 is, of course, of the modern Reiwa era. We're all over the place for all your interest. And really, like, I want to see my heroes being super. I don't want to see them twerking. I don't want to see them like having existential crises. I don't want to see superheroes with anxiety. Oh, Die Ranger. Hang on, what are the Sentai series on here? Or if you'll just pull them all. Okay. Die Ranger. Okay, so we've got wow, they've got quite a big little collection of them, including some Ultraman. Ginga Man, Go-Go 5, Time Ranger, Car Ranger, Zero Ranger. Okay, there you go. I need to go delve into more of the classic Sentai because I need to put a little time aside for that, but that's just kind of sort of not in the cards, but that's a little plan down the road. It's on the table. I think this has been a good I think it's a good little selection to have, and it seems like we're only getting more because Shout is teasing us getting some more, and I hope you guys go out and check out some of this stuff. Oh, Philip, you are so right. You are so brave for saying this. You, sir, are a hero. But no one is as big as a hero to come and talk about their feelings, to talk about what makes them cry. Little top junkie. Junkie, what made you cry today?
Oh, the fact there's going to be no more real life Power Rangers. How about that?
Oh, you saw that?
Yeah, I did. I'm a big Power Rangers fan. Definitely Super Sentai. My favorite. One thing that actually upset me was the tragedy of Jason David Frank. He's my hero.
Oh yeah, that still hurts.
Yeah.
But that was a bit of a downer.
Yeah, let's talk about something else. 01. You know what? Kamen Rider 01. I have got into a little bit of Kyoga.
You mean Kuga?
Kuga, yes.
What do you think about that opening for it?
Oh God, I love it. I only got into the first episode though. I just don't have a lot of time, but I'm trying to make time especially for Kamen Rider, because Kamen Rider, man, that's where it's at. That and Super Sentai is where it's at. You know, when I was a kid, Super Sentai taught you the values, that you live by your values, and that, if your values are good and pure, you're on the right path. And nobody preaches that anymore.
Vince
got into a cougar once. Wrong type of cougar, buddy.
Did you happen to catch my what I was saying earlier about the Kamen Rider news?
No, I just got home.
Okay, so just to give you the brief recap for it, Shout Factory is teasing that later this week they're going to make an announcement about some other potential riders the series that they're going to bring over, which from the teaser they showed Gaim and O's, which are both series I've gone through.
Which one is the one where the two Kamen Riders merge into one?
W.
You know what I'm talking about? W. Okay, I thought that was Gaim too. So,
which is like a stylish motherfucker. Like the way he shows up, he poses like he's like, yeah, I'm ready to fuck you up.
Yeah, hell yeah, absolutely.
Which is a fun little series because it was like a little bit of a sort of noir sort of like detective thing. Like they were, It was like I want to say they were trying to do, but maybe I just don't quite understand noir when I'm saying that. So who knows?
No, I kind of got that a little bit because they're definitely the broody type Kamen Rider more than the flashy more than like some of the other Kamen Rider characters were more flat. Like you did get the badass type, which was, I believe, I don't want to say it's Gaim. Hang on, let me check out Gaim and make sure I'm saying this right. There was what is the one that has basically the fox?
Oh, are you talking about Geets?
Geets, yes. He struck me as more of the badass type.
That was actually one of the other little bits of news that
really
leaked.
Okay.
Listing.
Oh, go ahead.
So, a listing was found that suggests that we'll be getting Kamen Rider Geets. I think in retrospect it might be from Universal. Mm-hmm. Universal might have licensed it because unlike Sentai with the Hasbro and the Saban company basically getting the rights to everything. Mm-hmm. They don't have that same sort of thing with Kamen Rider. So basically whatever company wants to come and pick something up, they can. So if someone wanted to come in and pick up the rights, then like Disney could come in and pick up Wizard.
Please God, no. Anything but that. You know,
So,
I'm
Punk?
still finished. I'm in the final episodes now of 01. I've been actually just there's times I haven't been able to catch it, so I've been just sitting down on Tubi and just binge watching each and every one afterwards. Because I do like 01. See, Aruto reminds me of the type of common writer I liked. 01. Here's what 01 did better than all the other ones I've seen so far. 01 had a collection of cast members that gave you different stereotypes. Like you had the funny comedic guy who is supposedly the most powerful one ever. Then you had the one guy who is serious and he can't get in touch with his feelings, but he secretly likes the leader. And then you had the one person who's just a bitch. You know, 01 gave you like characters with actual real personality, color, and flair in my book.
Okay.
And then Uzu,
So-
even though she's a robot, you know, technically, she reminds me of that person who's trying to learn and is not very knowledgeable.
So, welcome in, Punk Waddle.
News team assemble. Apparently, we all got the call.
Yep.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, my common writer belt was going off. I fellow common writer needed my help, so I'm gonna answer, man.
Of course.
And I know I've started at one on Tubi. I don't know if it was this one. It may have been.
Well, the thing is with the ones on Tubi, there's like there are a couple of them available, which I can pull it right back up again.
Yeah.
Like we really have, like, oh wow, everyone's popping in now. I guess I need to go a little later with the show for this, just because everyone pops in right about now.
Apparently, we're all getting off work. What's up, Snacks?
Hey guys, well I just got off work. I'm actually in the car still.
Oh, well, I was.
Don't
going
worry,
a
I'm
little
on
bit-
speakerphone. Hope I got pull me over. God dang. I don't know. Do the police have mobile suits now? That would suck.
Pat Labor, but I don't think that's real yet.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I really
Yeah.
need to go get. I really need to go bug Brandon for his clips.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that one where this is like, you bastards!
Police brutality.
Unfortunately,
You called it.
Unfortunately, we don't believe in police brutality. We believe in equality.
I like it.
But yeah, no. Just like I said, just to kind of reiterate. Apparently, there was some listings for some of the for another one of the Kamen Rider series, and particularly last year's series, to be getting a Blu-ray treatment. So
Ooh.
we may be seeing Geats where I've been drawing where my avatar comes from.
Nice. Nice.
Common writer. Oh, I'm sorry, I was singing.
So yeah, how are you guys doing?
I'm doing all right. I did, because of friends and company, watch the game last night and stayed up later than I wanted to.
Yeah,
So
I'm
you saw
sorry.
SpongeBob perform?
I did not see SpongeBob perform.
I heard, I don't know if it's true, I haven't confirmed it myself, but I heard there was like a Nickelodeon like commentary like of the game.
They showed the SpongeBob area at the beginning of the show or before it started, but then I never saw anything related to them during the broadcast.
Gotcha.
Maybe it was one of those things where it was like they only aired that commentary on their network.
I think
Yeah, that's
so.
what it said. It said it was on Nickelodeon. There we go. Man, that's the channel that. Well, TV in general has kind of went down. You know, it's not once what it was.
The
But-
fact
Well, I mean,
that it was the fact that this Super Bowl was all cable network and wasn't regular TV kind of changes a whole lot of the how it was perceived and viewed and all that stuff, which is kind of interesting
Yeah.
on its own. But
Well, you know, the rights always go to highest bidder, right?
yeah, but They didn't have any mechs, so it was kind of dull.
Yeah, need more mechs.
Yeah.
I mean, we all could use more mechs. Which, by the way, did you guys happen to check out Bravern this week?
I've been catching up, but haven't.
Yeah, I've caught up on other anime, but I have not caught up on the Bravern yet.
So
my name says it all.
So we have the manliest boxing match this side of Hajime no Ippo.
Okay.
It was a boxing match episode. Oh, that's
Yes.
fun. That hasn't been a thing since a while.
So Lewis and Izuki like get down in the ring, and then like one mounts the other.
Of course, because you got to have that totally heterosexual gay moments.
Yep.
Real quick, let's see.
It's believable because they're both in the military.
Vince, I'll have to. I probably will have to start doing this extra hour later, just to be more helpful to everyone, because it seems like 9 o'clock is probably better for everyone.
Yeah,
what do you guys think?
I usually get out at 9 o'clock. So
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's your stream, but this is when we show up, so that's your call.
Well, that and also
I popped in because I thought you were all alone. I was like, oh, poor caster, I gotta pop in for my buddy. And now all you jokers are in before me. I'm like, dang it.
We all came in within like 32 minutes, 3 minutes of each other.
Yeah. It was like you guys saw the incel like signal go up.
True.
Like,
Wait, what?
This guy's alone on stream talking about robots. Like, wow, he's clearly a loser. Like, let's go help out Ironcaster. Let's go hang out with him for a while.
I want to talk about robots. What do you mean? Who's
Yeah.
a loser?
Yeah, we talk about robots tonight, and then tomorrow night we talk about robots, or at least I do on my show.
Mhm.
The Nippon Dog. Yay, Nippon Dog.
Unfortunately, I don't talk about robots. I play games all the time.
Oh, you
Well,
can do
you just
that
gotta
too.
play some robot games.
What's up?
Oh, yeah.
I'm actually at some point going to run a Transformers game. I'm looking at getting the book. I just found the book locally, so I don't know. Just
Well,
thinking.
here. So with the Transformers RPG, currently you have out the core rulebook and the Decepticon Directive, so you can get the Decepticon stuff.
Oh, nice.
And
Cool.
then here in about 2-3 months, we'll be getting the combiner book.
Nice.
So it'll be out there, and that's the book I'm waiting for personally.
Cool.
Okay.
Well, I hate to come and run, but I did want to stop in and say hi. And thanks for having me on Ironcaster. I did just get home, but I gotta eat some dinner real quick and do some things.
But Junkie, like, we have big robots to talk about.
I know. I've got to make time for you, like everything else in my life.
All right, hit the eject button. I'll let you do
gotcha.
it.
I got you. You guys have a good day.
Later.
I love that
Alrighty.
clip.
It's one of my favorites of your clips.
I like to think that you're like driving down the road and you just hear this screaming out of nowhere. You're like, what the heck?
Yeah, your pizza sucks, dude. Oh, sorry. I'm racing Domino's pizza delivery guy.
Oh,
That's fun.
and who won?
That's right. I make the superior pizza.
You don't have to win at racing. You win at pizza.
I have to win at both, Punk Waddle. God dang it.
You're right. I've seen you in Mario Kart.
Yes. Yes. I drive just like that.
That's
I always get hit by a red shell.
That's weird. No, I know this is a sidetrack, but the one time I was driving home kind of after dark and I hit something, flat tire, and when I I got the chain. I had the spare put on it, but I had to take it to the tire shop because it was a big gash. Needed a new tire. They said, "Here, do you want to know what was inside your tire?" It was a green turtle shell piece.
Ooh, okay.
No
Yeah.
way.
Wow.
I got green turtle shelled on the road on the way home.
God damn.
Still-
I got to be careful when I go over there in Texas. My goodness.
Yeah, I have it somewhere still.
Oh,
Nice.
apparently, this is kind of I'm noticing this over here. Apparently, if you were subscribed to AMC or High Dive, you may be entitled to a settlement payment.
Why?
Let's see, AMC Network. Let me pull this up here, just because this is I'm seeing this over here on something I was kind of checking one of my news feeds.
Okay.
Yeah.
AMC settles class action lawsuit regarding AMC Plus, High Dive, and other services violations of privacy law. Okay, so they didn't handle your privacy data properly, so
That
they
makes
now
sense.
have to pay out.
Okay.
That's why I'm
cool.
getting so many freaking spam calls.
Maybe.
That's actually probably not too far off. So
It's
probably
it's probably freaking Facebook and Google and everyone else. It's like all these
Mm.
people are just like, hi, is blah 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 home. I'm like, how do you know my name? Who are you?
my
You
my
can't
favorite
call
thing
me,
is
know
just
my name,
is just
and me not know who. Yeah.
my favorite
Dang
thing is to just mess with them because I'm here to now you're wasting my time, so now I'm here to like annoy you because you have to call me, you have to talk with me, you have to keep me on the line.
Yeah,
You're in my house
wish.
now.
Yeah, I wish. I wish they would do that when I wasn't at work. You know what I mean?
Oh, I knew a guy that would always answer for like, hey, you want to be my buddy? Hey, yeah, okay. I'm really interested in that. I don't even have a car, but sure, I want some warranty.
Or them just like call me like when I'm streaming and then freaking just talk to the puppet. That'd be comedy gold.
Here, let me drop this in the link in the chat for you, DJ Ronnie, because follow through the article and you'll have to mail a piece of paper out, so get a stamp. And
Get a stamp.
and you'll get a little bit of money in your PayPal in probably 6 to 8 months. So enjoy the $10.
Yeah, I need that link too. I want my $10.
Yep. All right, I will drop this for you here too.
Cool.
So
Awesome.
I want $10 too, but I hate paperwork.
Fair enough.
yeah, I feel you there. But what the heck? I'll go ahead and actually take the time to put ink in my printer.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, Ronnie, you realize this is like a chance just to annoy people. Like they have to keep you online and they want to keep you talking. You just have to make it a waste of their time. They're now entertaining you.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, it is a genius move.
Sometimes it is.
It's the Sigma mindset.
Obviously, protect the rest of your freaking information because they already have enough.
So when did they decide that Sigma was better than Alpha? Like in the last 3 or 4 years?
Like the last 5 years or so. Like I want to say that like it's probably someone realized that like you know how they go like S tiers above A.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes
And
sense.
they probably wanted to they probably want to go and like actually give like a Greek like letter to it.
Yeah. Well, because like I think they did the whole alpha things, and a leader of the pack really isn't that, and we misunderstood. I remember them talking about how they misunderstood wolf culture, so they had to find something else that was the main,
Wow.
no longer
Yeah,
alpha.
who understands wolf culture a lot?
Who?
Incels.
That makes
Lone
too
Wolf
much.
McQuaid.
Lone Wolf McQuaid.
Chuck Norris.
Yep, good old Chuck Norris. All right,
That's it.
I'm gonna pop out, guys. I gotta grab some
Oh.
things.
Okay.
I'll pop back in a little bit though, if you're still on.
All right.
I'll be-
We might go.
I'll
We
be-
might go another. We might go another 15 minutes or so.
Oh, okay.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah.
All right, pop in.
right.
I'll pop back in a second.
All right.
But yeah, that's interesting.
So, what were those animes you said you were watching lately?
Well, like I was catching up Bravern. I almost caught up to Shangri-La Frontier. Let's see. There's some other ones that, I mean, there's some of the stuff like what all I started and what I'm catching up with. I need to go decide if I still like Solo Leveling, because the first couple episodes were good, but then, where is it going from there?
Yeah.
There's been a few things of some strong starts this season, but go ahead.
Like I've been sitting down and I've been watching through the recent stuff, the recent episodes of it, and I'm just watching the dub for it.
Yeah.
It's taken its time, and just based on the amount of popularity I see for it, it's one I'm gonna at least stick with for now.
Yeah. That makes sense.
And I figured I'll give. I don't have so many that I'm feeling overwhelmed. Like I probably should at some point start Shangri-La.
Yeah. Well, Shangri-La and Berserk were my favorites from the last season, and then Shangri-La is moving on, so I got to keep up with that one. Like I never finished Jobless Reincarnation second season. Shield Hero each subsequent season gets a little bit more disappointing, a little bit further away from the premise.
As it stands, I'm actually, I think I've got about 5-6 series that I'm going through, but since they all are on different days, I'm not feeling so overwhelmed. Like I've got a different show to each day I can watch.
And for me, it's like I'll do that, and then I'll watch a couple episodes or keep up early at the beginning of the season. Then it's like, all right, well, I need to go do some puppet stuff or do some videos here, and then somebody will recommend this thing from last season a season ago that I didn't catch, so I'll tag it and watch an episode, and then all of a sudden there's this backlog that I'll kind of work through, or be like, I don't want to keep up with current stuff. I want to let it have a few episodes so I can kind of binge through. And then all of a sudden, before I know it, I have 4 or 5 series, that I need to go back and watch a whole day's worth, which is hard to do. Dang, that is a lot. Pop culture mechanic. 13.
Jeez, yeah. Like here I am. Like I think I've got like 9. But that's also like, because I guess like technically this is like One Piece is technically considered a current anime.
Yeah.
And I'm like 800 episodes behind on it.
Yeah.
Like as it is right now, I'd say probably one of my favorites are, well, my top 3 right now are Mashal.
Yeah.
Oh God. Now actually it's getting really hard to like start picking now.
I haven't even watched Mashal, but I know it's good.
Don't worry, Vince. Don't worry, Vince. Snacks is back.
Yeah, I'm back. Don't worry. Never fair.
Missed you.
Actually, maybe fair. I don't know.
Well, I have apparently a lot to fear because, like, apparently people think I'm like into short stack goblins now. That's
short
apparently a
stack
thing.
goblins. Well,
Like,
you know
I had
what?
someone-
I like you. You can fuck Gator's sister.
That guy was.
Does she- Now, is she a body pillow?
No. Gator's sister would be a goblin.
All right, the Lord checks out.
Yep. Oh, but what the heck?
There are some buttons even on pillows that Gator won't push.
Noted.
So, oh god, so I'm like look over my anime list here, and the stuff I'm really liking is like Tis
All
Time
about
for
Big
Torture
Brother love.
Princess.
What?
What?
What? I didn't say anything.
Like I lost my train of thought. I was talking about anime, then like short stack goblins came up. Oh yeah, so I had someone go and send me like send some like lewd art of like goblins to me today, and I'm like, is this what you think of me?
Ooh, ooh. Like how spicy a Rule 34 we're going? Like,
Oh, it was like face sitting and like 5
Oh.
goblins at once.
oh my goodness, oh my goodness, wow! It got me. I mean, that's how the lady goblins would do it. You know, the orc ladies they're a little selfish. You know, just one will take you, but goblins they'll team up. Yep.
So, Gator, can you look at the screen? Can you look at your phone for a moment? Or
I'm looking at the phone.
Okay, because this Vince Womack wants to show you this.
Dang.
Dang. Oh, I shouldn't have pissed off that freaking Domino's guy.
Boo-doo, boo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, that's so terrible. Where? Like
The questions we all are afraid to ask.
guys, is this what you think of me? That I'm just like, I'm all about like the short stack goblin girls. Like, I like other things, you know.
Yeah, like the big muscly orc ladies.
Okay, I'm on Tubi right now, and
Right.
Okay, so I kind of want to know where this whole goblin orc thing spawned from. Phrasing, yeah.
Goblin orc thingy? What do you mean?
Well, why he's getting sent to lewd? How did this get into your lore, there, sir?
Oh, so the internet has like apparently memed that like goblins are all like little short stack girls with like big asses and big tits.
Okay.
I mean,
And
I
leaned in.
guy goblins too, but yeah.
Mhm.
And I was like,
Yeah.
I would make the odd joke about it, and now apparently it's become like my thing.
Well,
Oh,
And
you
I'm
see,
like, guys, can we just have a nice, lovely like elf chick?
okay.
Like, I'm
Now,
like,
are your
sure.
elves like real thin, petite, or are they very curvy and lumptious?
Oh no, they gotta be nice curvy elf with like nice long ears, the knife ears.
Knife ears, curvies. You got some. Okay. Good. Yeah, we don't want no Taylor Swift elves. Fuck that.
there you go. So
No,
Not too
We-
curvy
we
though.
need-
We don't want no
we
Lizzo
need a
elves
nice-
either.
they gotta be a nice classy elf like Dealit from Record of Lotus War.
Yep. That's an A-class waifu / elf girl.
So, to derail this, because, well, I have a question. I was looking on Tubi, looking for Kamen Rider and all that stuff. And then one thing popped up that I haven't even thought about in years. Did you ever see the movie Colossal?
I don't think I have.
So, it's an interesting movie.
Synopsis, I might have seen it.
Okay, it's like an art house kind of. It seemed independent, but it's okay. Anne Hathaway and Jason Sudeikis. This girl Anne Hathaway plays returns to her hometown as an aimless New York party girl. Discovers she has a freaky connection to a massive creature terrorizing South Korea.
Huh.
So it plays with kaiju and robot stuff. Because there's this big monster that's terrorizing South Korea, and it has this. I don't know. It was an interesting movie. I watched it once in theaters because I think it had a release in.
Oh my god! Like I'm looking at. I'm kind of flipping through it real quick.
Uh huh.
they thug life the kaiju. I got to give them credit. This was 2016.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so it's an interesting take because it's like Jason Sudeikis and Anne Hathaway, people you wouldn't expect with any of that sort of lore. So it's an odd blend of people who are popular in the West kind of trying to, I don't know, somehow catch the waves, pun or not pun intended, on this sort of thing.
I am gonna have to check this out.
Like I remember after the watching the theater, like I think I understood what happened, but I'm not sure I understand what happened. Jason Sudeikis, he plays kind of a jerk. Like it's hard to tell if there's much redeeming qualities in his character at first, or later. Like I don't know. He seems helpful, but he's also kind of maybe not a jerk. He seems helpful, but there's like this aloof distance, like they're childhood friends. And they're kind of coming back together and trying to understand each other. So it's but because it is kaiju related, it kind of fits with what you talk about.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna check that out now because I'm a little curious.
No.
And it's basically what was that movie? You Mean Dupree, except Dupree is like a giant kaiju monster.
Something like that.
That's why I always like Funkwaddle on streams, man. He always finds this scenic segue.
I mean, it's better than talking about my apparent love of like elves and goblin girls.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the chat's still interested in that, but we can break it up.
Everyone loves Gator.
Yeah.
Apparently, we're all about Gator's sister now.
Mm-hmm.
They want to in on the family. I don't know why. Oh God! Nobody hashtag Gator sister, please.
Jeez.
I think you just did.
Just the lewdest freaking goblins to be like, this is Gator's sister.
That's the thing. It's just.
Oh.
Oh God, what was it? Freaking. God, there's an artist who did this. Like, it's he called it like the goblin fucker.
Okay.
It was Bell Buddy.
Well, this is escalating quickly. See,
We're just getting more and more unhinged as we go.
apparently you need a goblin body pillow now.
Apparently so.
I was like a sexy orc body pillow. There was probably something. It's the internet. You'd probably be able to find something like that.
That's true.
I don't know if it would be cheap, so I don't think it's in my my joke budget.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Oh yeah, I totally had both hands on the keyboard with all that goblin chick talk.
Yeah. Ah.
That wasn't even
totally
a super
happened.
chat, and now they have your. Yeah. Okay.
Oh God, and as it dawns on me, like this is all on the internet forever now. So like apparently the internet knows about this apparent goblin thing.
This is how you get memed. Yeah.
Oh jeez. I mean, it's almost as bad as like, or maybe almost as good as like when I got put into like, freaking Highlander 2.
Oh yeah. Wait.
Yeah, because I kind of like Highlander 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, Highlander 2 is okay.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah. I mean, Highlander, the first Highlander, everyone loves the movie. It's not as good as some of the praise it's getting, or it does get, but it's still good, you know.
Yeah.
Highlander 2, it's fun, but it's kind of garbage, but it's okay to like that kind of garbage, you know? It's my kind of garbage to like.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's fun, it's entertaining, and plus you want to watch any chance you can see to get Sean Connery on screen talking about Zeiss
Yeah, right.
True.
Here we go. I actually found this. This was from Jacob Ironside,
Okay.
as he like maybe like the villain like in the movie just scraping his head off.
Nice.
No, you. Yeah. Look like he's being taken in the back of like a Gotham police unit.
I will get out, Batman.
Mm-hmm.
As you take him away.
You'll never take me alive. Wait, what?
Interesting. Yes.
Yeah, it's about as good as some of the other stuff that gets brought up, like
Yeah.
like when apparently like when Pops puts me on stickers, and
What kind of stickers?
Yeah.
oh
Tell us.
Are they
no,
scratch
you,
and
you
sniff?
guys you guys don't need to see that. Don't worry about it.
I want an Iron Caster scratch and sniff sticker. I'm gonna sniff you all day. Yeah. I mean,
All right.
wonder what
Come on.
wonder what it would smell like. Would it smell like what kind of smell would you smell if I scratched you?
Okay,
You know,
all right.
15 minutes is about up, so
It's like I'm putting them on stickers. Oh, good. Scratch and sniff.
I don't know what it smells like, but
there you
apparently
go.
I look pretty. I've at least got some great tits.
Okay. There you go.
All right. Yeah.
There you go.
It's here
That's a good sticker.
I was trying to get Loki's face on there, but that didn't pan out so well.
Mm.
In fact, I dare say it sort of backfired.
Oh no.
I can
I was like,
Well,
hey, how about Loki? Or hey, how about Pops? And they're like, no, hey, how about Ironcaster?
Oops.
But that's how it backfires.
Yeah, yeah. I always try to set somebody else up.
Yeah. So speaking of setting things up, I guess on our way out, is there anything you guys have coming up that to promote? Because I know you got the what was it, the nagging and nipping?
Yeah, nip and nag tomorrow night.
Ah.
Around about 7 o'clock, and I'll be running through until like 9, 10-ish.
Cool.
I'm gonna finish up the tall geese and maybe start something new.
Nice.
And, yeah.
Well, when will we get the short duck?
I don't know. We'll get the. Yeah, it's the same time we get the punk waddle ball.
Yeah.
The puke and waddle.
Puke and waddle, yeah.
And it's a bar crawl stream.
Okay, I can accept that.
Yeah, that might happen later this year.
Yeah, well, we'll have to get the puppets together for a bar hop, I guess.
The bar hop.
That'll be entertaining.
I bring a bunny with us.
Yeah, except they don't count to 4. They count 1, 2, 3, floor.
Or yeah.
Floor. I want 7. The skater says, I want 7.
Shots.
Everybody. And then ironically, that winds up
It has 20
and then ironically,
freaking
that winds up
shots.
And
that
then
winds up
it'll
being
be
that winds up being the time that like Gator could actually count properly is when he's like shit faced drunk.
Slack.
Yes, that's hilarious.
What's the square root of? I don't know. And then it'll definitely be drunk waddle, not punk waddle.
Of course.
Yeah, so you just kind of you summon his you summon his alter ego. It's like his JoJo stand.
It's like I thought they were different puppets. No, it's the same puppet. different alter egos.
No, they're totally different puppets, guys. Totally different penguins.
Punk waddle.
All right.
I don't
know
know.
anymore.
We need an opening an anime opening of Punk Waddle now.
But it's gonna be like it needs to be more like the guys who did the Seven Deadly Sins, that kind of punk, like that harder music, or Shangri-La. It's got to be like da 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 da, and the punk dancing punk waddle punk. I don't know. It's gotta
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see.
And then no one expects you to go and like it turns out to be super cutesy and wholesome, like "'Tis Time for Torture Princess."
Oh,
Yeah, he's philosophizing with an attitude.
And then they have a toast party.
lovely.
No, not toast, but it's buttered and I can spell it. No.
Okay, and I'll submit. I'll tell you everything I need to know. Just let me have some butter.
I love that her sentient sword is like, no, be strong.
And then he gets polished.
I hadn't got that far, but that's hilarious.
Oh my god! There's an episode in there where the demon overlord like has her come to torture him to see how effective she is, and all she does is crack a beer.
That's it. That's
funny. Yeah, she cracks a beer and she pours one out. She pours a cold one for the boys.
No, you're wasting good beer. Stop.
Oh no! Honestly, it made me want a beer.
I've heard that's a really fun show, so I need to go back after it.
But all right, I think we'll get out of here. Let's hit the eject button.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got something coming up, Punk?
Check me out on Flow from Under a Rock. We've got a good show this week. We're working on some fun stuff, and and then check me out.
That's a darn lie.
What?
That's a lie. There's no fun stuff there.
All right.
Well, I tell you, Pilgrim, there's not a lot of fun around here.
Yeah, a lot of judgment, not a lot of gesturing.
Gator the Duke.
Yeah, that would be funny. Well, maybe when Gator goes to Texas.
That's amazing. We need to have the Texas arc.
Mm-hmm.
Get Gator as a cowboy. Oh, Gator Punk Waddle freaking! I'm calling you out.
Like a rhinestone cowboy.
Yeah, right.
DJ Ronnie, I'm gonna have to fix that for you because you absolutely deserve one. But I'm gonna take care of that off stream. So let's get out of here, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye, everyone.
All right.
Bye.
Have a good night.